Well, hello my lovely people, Rainy Day Dan here, and as you can tell, I'm not in RecRoom. I'm actually in YouTube on my Oculus Quest 2 at the moment, and I wanted to answer a couple questions I've been getting lately around my content. I am a brand new content creator. I do not consider myself a master of this art at any level, but I do have some people ask me questions on how I create my content, which tells me two things. One, people like what I'm doing, which is such a massive compliment, and I'm really grateful for that. And two, they're interested in content creation just like I am. And so it'd be really easy to send them a link or show them, another video. But why not I just show you exactly what I'm doing? That way, you could cut out the middleman, and we don't have to keep going around and around in circles like I feel like I do all the time when I'm looking for tutorials. So one of the questions that I got was, how do I create this rectangular view that you're kind of seeing here now with this screen? How do I create a rectangular view of my RecRoom videos instead of a square view, which is the default? So if you are like me and you're recording off your Oculus 2, you're not using a PC to screen capture. If you're just using Oculus, this is how you get a rectangular view. The best way is to come down here, click this little button, Experimental. It will bring you to this screen, and you're able to go down here to advanced camera settings. You're going to want to turn this on, and it will give you more options elsewhere. So you just click, boom, it's blue. We're going to go back to our modules here, and we've got all these extra modules. The way I ended up discovering this is I just took like 10 minutes and I read all of this. Sounds really boring, but if you read it, it might end up helping you. So here we are. We're going to go to Systems. Now, before we switch to the rectangular view, this is something that you might want to do as well. I've gone ahead and I've turned on my 120 Hertz refresh rate. That doesn't work for every app, but it can end up giving you a much better look and style to the apps that you're using. It's kind of nice. But to get that rectangular view, we're going to scroll all the way down here to Camera, right here. Click Camera. And now, because we've hit the advanced options earlier, we can go down here to Experimental, see this? And we can do a few things. So the first one is landscape, right here, aspect ratio. So we start with the square, that is the default, and you can go ahead and click to landscape. Portrait, it's obviously going to give you portrait mode. So I leave landscape on. It gives you that cinematic rectangular look that just fits the screens of televisions and phones and tablets much better than the square does, which is really nice. There's a couple things in here that are really helpful too. So image stabilization, if you think about it when you're in RecRoom, something that SoulFox says is if you're recording from your Oculus, remember that your head is your camera. So whatever your head is doing, the camera is also doing. And a lot of times we're moving and we're jumping, and that creates a lot of shakiness on the camera, and image stabilization cuts that down. So if you look here, I've got my image stabilization on high. If it had ultra high, I would have it on ultra high. I just leave it here all the time now. That helps with my videos a lot. And then just a little bit further down, we've got our frame rate. You can change the frame rate from 24 to 36 frames per second. I just leave it at its highest. It means my Oculus is running a little bit stronger, but it's okay. And then the last one here is video compression. I've got the highest level that they are able to give me at the moment. This allows me to create as high resolution and a highest resolution of saving that video as humanly possible. It does mean that I use more storage space on my Oculus for my video files, but I would rather have to go in and delete things sooner than later if I were to go ahead and save on a lower one. So yeah, go ahead and switch those things up, and that should end up helping you get a better look to your videos if you're recording off the Oculus like I am. So hey, I love your faces. I'm going to keep answering more questions. I've got a few more about thumbnails and things like that, but if you want to change the look, this is how you end up doing it. I hope that helps you in your videos. I can't wait to see what you end up creating. There is room for all of us on this format. There's room for all of us on YouTube. So anything that I know, I would love to share with you and to see how you utilize that and make beautiful stories of your own. So I love your faces. I hope to see you in game soon. Have a great day. Bye.